Now, polarization of light by reflection, and our topic of discussion will be Brewster's law. This is the simplest method to produce polarized light by reflection. This is ordinary light and this is plain polarized light. This is air media, this is another media, maybe it is glass or any other medium. It was Malus who found that an ordinary beam of light on reflection from a transparent medium becomes partially polarized, and the degree of polarization increases as the angle of incidence is increased. At a particular value of the angle of incidence, the reflected beam becomes completely polarized, and that angle of incidence when the reflected beam becomes completely polarized is called polarizing angle, indicated as IP in the medium. Since angle of incidence and angle of reflection are same, so if this is the polarizing angle, this is equal to this one, so this is also a polarizing angle. So observe that the vibrations here are parallel to the plane of the paper and perpendicular to the direction of propagation. But here the vibrations are perpendicular to the plane of the paper. Vibrations are perpendicular to the plane of the paper in case of the reflected ray. Now the value of polarizing angle varies with the wavelength of light, and complete polarization can be obtained only with monochromatic light. This is very important. Actually, the vibrations perpendicular to the plane of the paper always remain parallel to the reflecting surface, quite natural, whatever be the angle of incidence. Hence, the condition of reflection remains the same even if the angle of incidence is changed. The other vibrations make different angles with the reflecting surface as the angle of incidence is changed. Now, when light ray is incident at the polarizing angle, the vibrations perpendicular to the plane of the paper or parallel to the reflecting surface will be reflected along QR as shown in the diagram, while other vibration making some angle with the reflecting surface are transmitted and are not reflected. So the reflected light is completely polarized in the plane of incidence. Now Brewster discovered a simple relation between the polarizing angle and the refractive index of the given medium. Which is given by refractive index is equal to tan of polarizing angle. So according to Brewster's law, when light is incident on a transparent surface at the polarizing angle, the reflected ray and the refracted rays are perpendicular to each other. That means in this diagram, QR and QS will be perpendicular to each other. Now I have shown you the proof here. Refractive index is equal to tan of polarizing angle. Again, refractive index of first media with respect to the second is sin I by sin r. Here the sine of angle of polarization is the sine of angle of incidence. Now tan of IP is equal to nu, that means refractive index. So you will get cos of IP is equal to sin r. So cos of IP cos 90 minus r. That means IP is equal to 90 minus r. See, IP is equal to 90 minus r. So we can get that angle RQS is equal to 180 degree, since IP plus R is equal to 90 degree. That means the reflected and the polarized ray and the refracted polarized ray QS are mutually perpendicular to each other. This relation is very important. That means if the polarizing angle of a medium is 60 degree, then the refractive index of the media is nu is equal to tan 60 degree. That means root over 3. Now let us consider a prism. This is nickel prism. See the structure. When a beam of unpolarized light is incident on a nickel prism, which is nothing but calcium carbonate crystal known as calcite crystal, its internal molecular structure produces two beams of polarized light. See here at E and O. And these vibrations are mutually perpendicular to each other. Now when the crystal is rotated about the line of vision, see the line of vision here? When rotated along the line of vision, the beam E, see the beam E, it revolves around O. So on account of this unusual behavior, the light rays in the beam E are known as extraordinary rays, while the rays in O are called ordinary rays. Now this prism is made up of calcium carbonate crystals and used for producing detection of polarized light. Refractive index of calcite is around 1.67 for ordinary rays and 1.49 for extraordinary rays. Now you should remember that the face of the calcite crystal has an angle of 72 degree and 108 degree. It's cut into two equal halves along the diagonal AB and then cemented together with the help of Canada balsam. Now the refractive index of Canada balsam is 1.55 for both ordinary and extraordinary rays. So the Canada balsam does not polarize light. When unpolarized light is incident at a large angle, two polarized beams of ordinary and extraordinary lights are produced. When the beam of the ordinary light, see the beam of the ordinary light, যখন ক্রিস্টাল দিয়ে ক্যালসাইট ক্রিস্টাল মানে ডেন্সার মিডিয়াম যখন ইন্টারফেসেসে পড়ে ক্যানাডা বালসাম রেয়ার মিডিয়ামে, তখন ইট মেক্স অ্যান অ্যাঙ্গেল গ্রেটার দ্যান দ্য ক্রিটিক্যাল অ্যাঙ্গেল ফর ক্যালসাইট ক্যানাডা বালসাম ইন্টারফেস। সেই জন্য টোটাল ইন্টারনাল রিফ্লেকশন হয়। আর beam of external light emerges out of the crystal as shown in the figure. আর অবশ্যই both the beams of light are plane polarized. In this way a nickel prism functions. কিন্তু নিকেল প্রিজম বা টুরম্যালিন ক্রিস্টাল প্লেন পোলারাইজড লাইট অফ লার্জ ক্রস সেকশন তৈরি করতে পারে না, কারণ খুব বড় সাইজের ক্যালসাইট বা টুরম্যালিন কিন্তু আর নট অ্যাভেলেবল ইন প্র্যাকটিস। সেক্ষেত্রে পোলারয়েড ব্যবহার করা হয়। পোলারয়েড আর থিন অ্যান্ড লার্জ শিটস অফ ক্রিস্টালাইন পোলারাইজিং মেটেরিয়াল আর্টিফিশিয়ালি তৈরি করা হয়, অ্যান্ড দে আর ক্যাপেবল অফ প্রডিউসিং প্লেন পোলারাইজড লাইট অফ লার্জ। আচ্ছা, তো এই ধরনের পোলারাইজিং সাবস্ট্যান্সের অনেক ব্যবহার আছে পোলারয়েডসের। মেইনলি তোমার লাইটের ইন্টেন্সিটি যেখানে খুব হাই সেটা কমানোর জন্য কখনো গ্লাসে ব্যবহার করা হয়। এছাড়া তোমার 3 ডাইমেনশন পিকচারও পোলারয়েড গ্লাসেসে ব্যবহার করা হয়। তো main use হয় to avoid the glaring of light. Actually our eye cannot distinguish between polarized and unpolarized light. You should remember one thing, but polarides can be used to examine whether a given light is unpolarized or পুরোপুরি পোলারাইজড বা কিছুটা পোলারাইজড, এদের ডিটেক্ট করা যায়। সেই জন্য একটা পোলারয়েড দিয়ে লাইটটাকে পাস করিয়ে ওটাকে রোটেট করা হয়। রোটেট করার পরে দেখা হয় যেটা কি নেচারের লাইটটা তোমার পোলারাইজ